Good morning, everyone. Namaste. We are going to be reading on my psychic empath, and we are on chapter 5. It's an empath's intuition and response. So it says empaths have a talent for tuning in to other individuals' accounts. One commonality of empaths is that they offer a dependable feeling of brotherhood to other individuals. People are inclined to feel positively towards them and to trust them with their own battles that they are dealing with. Indeed, even outsiders may approach an empath and open up to them about their issues. Natural empaths easily spot people who are being misleading. They sense double dealing, which enables them to be exceptionally trusting of the individuals around them, because they realize the people around them are not always honest. And now we're moving on to chapter 6, connecting with spirit. It says spirit guides are another invaluable tool for the psychic. Whether you want to meditate to simply ground yourself and replenish your energy, draw more strength to yourself before you begin reading, or whether you seek help, protection, these are reasons to attempt to connect with your spirit guides and ask them for advice and strength. And some people have more than one spirit guide, and you are given your spirit guides at birth, but you can accumulate spirit guides throughout your life as well. And because of free will, even if you're suffering, your spirit guides are not going to assist you. You have to ask your spirit guides to come in and assist you just with anything, like with God. The only time they can intervene is if something catastrophe is going to happen for yourself or the planet. Spirit guides or guardian angels, whichever name you use the term is clear, are not deities that you must worship. They are spiritual presences that watch over you and guide you. You do not need to fear some godly wrath that you are on the side and want what's best for you. There is a few types of spirit guides. Your guides may take the form of an ancestor or a loved one who has passed on from the physical realm but continues to watch over you. If you have an ancestor, they may be someone who died before you were born, but they are certain signs that crop up in relatives who knew them and tell you meanings their presence is near. For example, if you have a grandmother who you loved, flowers are constant presence in your life, this may be a sign that ancestor is watching over you. Ancestral guides can come back many generations. You may not see your face in your ancient ancestor when connecting with them, but you will sense their relation and connection to you. You could also be watched over by a dear loved one who died during your life. This would most likely be someone who died early in your life, as a spirit guide tend to watch over you for your whole life, but it could be someone who passed on later as well. Another common type of spirit guide are the ones that come in forms of animal. They are called animal guides. You will likely be guided throughout your life by multiple different animal guides, each having something different to show or teach you. You won't just have one animal spirit that's assigned to you. Animal guides are often considered symbolic, or energies that embody the spirit of whichever animal it is that represents them. If you see a vision of fierce panther while meditating, this spirit guide may offer protection or advice or assertiveness. If you see a bull calmly standing in a field, it may be there to help steady you. So it says, your spirit guides may not be ancestors nor show itself as any symbolic representation. It may just be pure energy, often seen as a brilliant light. That is what many people refer to as an angel. It is likely comforting in a familiar energetic entity that is watching over you since your conception. Make sure any entity that you are connecting with truly is your spirit guide. If there is a feeling of darkness or discomfort, that entity is not your spirit guide. Your only experience with your guide should be positive, and that's how you know it is for sure. So I'm going to leave it at that. But I am somebody who has connected with my guides throughout. I mean, it started off at 6 years old. I got hit by a car when crossing a parking lot, and my grandmother, who I never had met or heard of, it was my father's mom, and she came into the ambulance with me, and I don't know how I knew it was her. I could just see the silhouette of her. I've never seen her or heard of her, but I knew she had came into the ambulance with me, and I knew who she was, and I knew she was there to help me and be with me. She came with me to the hospital, and then she came with me home after the hospital to be with me. So that's when it started. And then I was in several car accidents where I was saved and I shouldn't have been saved. I was in a 6-car pileup in the dead of winter at like 2 a.m. And it was on a bridge, and 6 cars hit me, and I literally walked away without a scratch, and there was $36,000 worth of damage to my car. They totaled it out. So just instances like that maybe you can go back to and think, yeah, maybe there was this experience where I connected with them. And then in 2013, when I lost my first miscarriage, I was very sad and depressed, and I seen that on a TV show where a lady was a medium, she said to hold your hands out like this, and that you could set the intention to connect with them, and that you could connect. And I was so depressed that I did this. And this was right after my grandma died, who I was very close with. And I felt somebody holding my hands, and they just sat there for a little bit and held my hands. And then one day I was very depressed about losing the baby. They put my hands together like this, and then they placed the baby in my hand, and I could actually feel the heartbeat. And then years later, for those years, anytime I needed comfort, I just put my hands out and they would hold my hands. And sometimes it would be one angel, or guide, and sometimes it would be multiple that I could feel. And now when I give Reiki, to myself or to other people, I'm always in contact with their guides. I'm always calling them in to work with them. So you don't have to struggle with things on your own, but you do have to call them in. Same thing with God. You have to call him in to be with you, to sit with you, to be with, one with you. So I hope this helps. I love you all. Have a blessed day, and namaste.